A very warm welcome to all the participants to this MOOC course on digital electronics and microprocessors. My name is Dr. Sumit Gupta. I am the Associate Professor in the School of Electronics and Communication Engineering at Sri Mata Vaishno Devi University, Katra. I will be the course coordinator for this course and will guide you through the complete course. The duration of the course is about 12 weeks. The idea today is to give you an introduction to the particular course, Digital Electronics and Microprocessors. Who among us has not really heard of digital electronics? We today live in the digital world. Everything around us is digital in nature. The concept of digital electronics is touching our lives in a way that it has never happened before. Every aspect of technology that we are dealing with today is actually electronics and primarily digital electronics. It doesn't matter whether we are talking about automobiles, whether we are talking about cell phones, whether we are talking about computers, whether we are talking about handheld devices, whether we are talking about spaceships, whether we are talking about aeroplanes, whether we are talking about trucks, whether we are talking about household things like a washing machine or printers, or we are talking about tablets, or whether we are talking about a microwave. Almost everything that we see today around us is basically dependent upon the usage of microprocessors or microcontrollers. I'm sure all of you must have heard this term called embedded systems. It's essentially a fundamental course which will take you towards understanding the concept of embedded systems. So what is digital world? What is digital electronics? Right? And what are we going to do as a part of this course? What will be the course outcome? So what we will be doing over the next 12 weeks, essentially, we'll get an introduction to the concept of digital mathematics to begin with, right? What are the different types of number systems, and particularly the binary number system and the hexadecimal number system. How can we perform different types of mathematical operations using these number systems? Why these number systems? Because these number systems are directly relevant to the implementation of digital electronics. Then we'll take a quick look at what are the various devices which fall under what is called digital electronics. Having done that, then we will move on to studying about microprocessor systems. Right? What are microprocessors? How are microprocessors utilized? How do microprocessors interface with the rest of the world? Right? So these are the things that we will take a look at. As we proceed with this, and to give you an idea about this, so we will be talking about the 8085 microprocessor. As we move on, we will also study about the various peripheral devices which are associated with the 8085 microprocessor, how those peripheral devices like the 8155, like the 8255, like the 8253, how do they help the microprocessor in forming what is called a microprocessor based real-time system or real life system, which can then actually be utilized. If you think of few examples, right? If you think of few examples of where the microprocessors are used, or a microcontroller is used for that matter, just have a look at a microwave which is available in your home, or a washing machine which is available in your home. So in a microprocessor or in a on that microwave, you have a dial or some kind of keyboard system where you put in the entry in terms of what you want. Do you want the microwave to work for 30 seconds, 90 seconds, 1 minute? What type of heating do you want? Do you want to thaw something? Do you want to heat something? Do you want to steam rice? Right? And then you make the settings and then you let the device do its job. Now there is a microprocessor sitting inside that device, which is accepting the inputs that you are providing, right? The manufacturer at the time of design of that device has already programmed or written a program in assembly language or using embedded C as an example. And then the microprocessor using that program and using your inputs will make the microwave function accordingly. One of the best uses of microprocessors is what we see in terms of the usage of laptops and in desktops and in servers. So the point is, the microprocessors will find a very large and wide area of application, right? Like I said, virtually everything that you touch today, it will be either a microprocessor or a microcontroller, and then you will simply end up using the same. Therefore, as students of electronics, or at least to get a feel of what is happening in the field of electronics, it is this particular course, which is essentially a fundamental course, primarily oriented towards students of engineering or students of a BSc program, or for that matter, even a postgraduate program. So a very warm welcome to you. We hope to see you doing brilliantly during the coming next 12 weeks. Thank you very much.